You've got something somebody wants. I was hearing the song by ABBA, Take a Chance on Me. It's like, da 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 da. Take a chance on me. I don't know all the words. I'm sorry, I'm so bad with songs, you guys. But that song was coming through. And then we got the Knight of Wands as well. And this particular Knight of Wands, it's like somebody is trying to court you. Somebody is trying to impress you. Somebody sees you and wants something from you in the way of like they want to present you some sort of opportunity. Like this is like asking out on a date, asking you out to coffee, to lunch, something of that nature. But there is somebody here who is noticing this major glow up that you've been going through, by the way, Queen of Pentacles over here. Okay. I feel like you have really heightened your energy, and there is somebody coming in that like sees this version of you, sees your energy, your aura, your magnetism, and is trying to ask you to take a chance on them. And this could be a couple different things. Obviously romance, if that is something you're looking for, but also in regards to work, collaborations, working together, somebody who like wants to pick your brain about something. Even I'm even seeing somebody wanting to take you under their wing. They see a lot of potential in you. They want to help mold you, mentor you, because we got King of Cups as well. There's definitely somebody here in a position of authority, a position of power that wants to provide you something because they see what you can provide them. And there is a message here about not getting in your own way about this. I feel like when this comes in, you may be a bit shocked or surprised. Maybe this is coming in very unexpectedly, or you just feel like you're not ready for this step, this leap, this chance on yourself that you are going to take. But I feel like you're about to start a whole new journey here. You're like waiting for the bus to pick you up to go to your new life, to your new reality. And I feel like this is a catalyst or something that is going to initiate that journey forward for you, where you're able to fall into deeper connections with others, deeper soul connections, start planning, start moving differently, start traveling more as well. There's a lot of expansion that is awaiting you. And I feel like you're receiving some sort of justice through this connection or through this courting of some sort, where you're going to feel heightened, not only spiritually, but also in your physical realms of like receiving some sort of proof, tangible proof, a contract, a document to sign, or again, just like formal communication. Like somebody really wants to court you is the energy here, and it's going to bring things into balance. And I feel like for some of you, you need to use your discernment with how this resonates for you. Okay, there is a little bit of an energy of like somebody coming back who has hurt you that is trying to beg for forgiveness. Again, use your discernment on how you need to approach that situation. For a lot of you, it's like getting out of your own way, not allowing your past thoughts or past situations feed into this new offering, because it does feel like something very exciting that is going to move you closer to your goals. For others of you, this is like a test of some sort to make sure that you continue to choose yourself, that you continue to be that magnetic Queen of Pentacles energy that you are, knowing that you can manifest your desires and that you don't have to settle for less. And so if this situation comes about and you know within your soul that this is not something you want to move forward to, obviously listen to that, okay? And I think even in that situation, if it is somebody who you like don't really want anything to do with, that is coming in here, there is a little bit of a test from the universe, God source, to respond in the way that the heightened version of you would and is going to respond, right? Like you've gone through a lot of transformation, a lot of up-leveling in your thoughts, your perspective, how you view yourself, how you view your past. And again, for some of you, there is going to be this test of like, are you going to respond like the old version of you, or are you going to respond as the new heightened version that you've become? But there is also something here about being free to express, releasing your inhibitions. I'm hearing Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield again, but like release your inhibitions and just truly be your freest, most like authentic self, and release the weight of judgment is what it says here. So I also feel a strong call of doing something today when you're watching this, or when you feel called to, like doing something as if nobody is watching, and just feeling that freedom, feeling that play again, feeling that just like almost inner child joy coming out to the surface is also going to magnetize these opportunities, these situations to you that are going to match that playfulness, that, high frequency energy when we're in a place of, just not caring about what anybody thinks. Okay, what else? But yeah, you've experienced a lot of hurt, heartbreak. I feel like some of you have gone through some painful endings lately where this courting that takes place is going to, again, either have things fully click into place and you're going to realize that those things had to happen. You had to undergo that heartbreak. You had to undergo that disappointment in order for this to come in finally. You've made space for this to come in. And then for others of you, it's kind of like just that final test of like, are you committed to the path that you're on? Are you committed to being the heightened version of yourself? Okay, Nine of Wands, yeah. Six of Pentacles. So yeah, there's something here about like you've been through the trials and tribulations. You're getting ready to find your perfect match in whatever way that resonates for you. Your perfect match of a certain inspiration. There was a bird that just like flew right here too. So I feel like birds, eagles especially are significant. But yeah, you've gone through a lot of trial and error. You finally have found your path. You finally found your way. You're about to find your perfect shade here. And it's through this experience of, you know, the heartbreak, the disappointment, the having to plan, having to readjust your plans, having to continue to move in the direction that you were being redirected. And that's what's bringing in this reciprocal energy. You're about to close out some major cycles, karmic cycles throughout your life. Again, justice being served here. There's balance that is coming into play. And whatever this situation is leading you towards more reciprocation in the version of you that you have become, what you're able to provide to a person, a friendship, a company, a job, a collaboration. You have really become this, again, like elevated version of yourself that is attracting more opportunities that are going to also give you something in return. It's not a one-way street anymore. Yeah. And for some of you, this is coming very unexpected, like when you're not even thinking about it, or you kind of gave up hope thinking that it would ever happen. That's when you're going to be presented these options. Again, somebody really, really seeing you and wanting more of you is, yeah, you're the Empress. You're the Empress. You're magnetizing this. People are just drawn to you naturally. You are just becoming this immense force of light, love for somebody. Somebody really sees the way that you shine so uniquely, and they want to pour into that. They want to provide you something again. So get ready to be courted because it's coming.